good day. For as all we know, the growth of technology is rapidly influencing the people around the world and the things that they do. For example, when you open your Facebook and saw an article that looks true but you didn't bother to fact check it first before sharing or exposing someone's personal information online. That's what we're about to tackle today. How do we fact check news and articles? How will we know its credibility? What's the boundaries of disclosing someone's information? Or are you really allowed to disclose someone's information at all? And with that, we will start a podcast that will be presented to you by Andre Lumapat, Carla Tayo, Lysel Oliveros, Dorothy Palomares, and Jefferson Padicos.
Okay, to start our podcast for today, may I ask why is oversharing on the internet is not good or beneficial to you? Or to the people who will see it? Is it even relevant for you to share this kind of accredited information?
Well, thank you for addressing this concern. Oversharing, false alarms, fake news, and other unreliable information or irrelevant articles became a great concern nowadays. For an instance, it may bother one's schedule or it causes fear and doubt on something that is really not true. So in order to stop or prevent things like this to happen, we should be responsible and mature on the things that we share and post through online. For we, the generation of technology, should be the one who will make good use in manipulating it.
To add something to that, sometimes people intend to overshare or expose personal information that shouldn't be known to anyone unintentionally or unaware. For example, exposing your personal location, sharing your personal contacts, or posting sensitive information will make you prone for stalking or cyberbullying. So, in order to prevent risks like this to happen, one should know to what extent they are only allowed to share on the internet about their personal information.
Thank you for the wonderful insights that you shared. So, why do you think that it is a major concern, or rather it is important for someone to know the importance of basic etiquette?
Well, I think one of the major factors of it is negligence of responsible ones for not guiding or educating new users. For often not leading them to overuse it, and worst is they are using it in the wrong manner. Other than that, it is also the comments or the clouds that they see online. They tend to gather likes, comments, or react even if they know that what they are sharing or expressing is wrong.
Now, when the time comes that when you through comes back at you, it will be the time that you will regret the things that you recklessly did. It will hunt you on your job interviews when they are checking on your background, or if you are courting someone and they'll see how you are unmindful and immature in your behavior in social media. And the worst is that the person's parents that you are courting will see your social media backgrounds and judge you, leading for the disapproval of the parents on you, and this will all backlash at you sooner or later. So it's wise to change and do what is right while it is still early.
I'll agree to you in that point. What Paul said will never be deleted because even if you delete it on social media, it will be a screenshot on anyone's mind or another person who
Oversharing doesn't benefit you or your acquainted persons on the internet. It will only do cerebral damage, causing organ dysfunction like blurred visions, lack of sleep, nausea or worse, fatigue. So I really do encourage that all of us should limit our time on utilizing the internet and be more productive physically, for I am one of the many people who advocates that we should start paying attention to our health and not someone else's health.
So I guess majority of the concern being addressed has been covered up. It's time for us to reflect on the information or insights that we heard from the persons here on our podcast. Like, what did you learn, or is there any experience regarding the topic that you wanna share personally? Or it may be that you can do teachings and educating the persons who are listening to our podcast.
Oh, before we do that, there's another concern actually that we want to address.
What is it?
It is about the Data Privacy Act, or in simple terms, respecting someone else's privacy.
Oh, that is something that we should really talk about. So who wants to share their thoughts on this topic first?
Okay, I'll start. There's actually a law that protects someone's privacy and his or her personal information. Anything or anyone who dares invade someone else's privacy has to face consequences that will be announced with the law itself. Yeah, even in jobs or professions, their personal information is not being disclosed or being shared to anyone, even if it is their superior or co-worker.
Is it really necessary to have this kind of law?
Yes, this kind of law protects you from those persons who may have ill will against you.
Now that the podcast is near its end, we should now be able to share our thoughts and insights regarding the concerns that are being tackled.
For me, the addressed concern was really useful, not only to us, but also to those who were listening and realized that what they were doing all along was wrong. They should now be able to rationalize that it is important to manipulate the internet correctly.
Yes, I do agree that by doing the right things and choices, we may be able to spread only the necessary information and reliable articles that could make everyone's life easier, which is the main purpose of the internet all along.
I guess that concludes the podcast. I hope everyone had a great time listening and participating in this activity. And I hope everyone learned a lot from each one. So until the next time, I am your host and now ending the podcast with a smile. So that wraps up our Katolfu Daiko podcast. Thank you everyone for listening. Goodbye.
Bloopers ba? Manunod na tanan mo eh!
Taiko lagi. Taiko. Awa, ano mo taiko? Ako tayo para yan.
Ikaw ba?
Daiko.
Ikaw.
Daiko ate.
Usan pag-selfie na kami.